In August 1966, I was posted to Memora, a sleepy, unknown piece of barren land close to Lucknow, and was the place for a new series of air defense setup that was coming up there, and it was named later as 505 Signals Unit or Air Force Station Memora. Having spent almost 3+ years at Barakpur, coming to this place, close to Lucknow and close to my hometown Rampur, was a welcome change. It is here that I first met Daljit, and soon we had become very good friends. The station, as I said, was under construction, the ops room was coming up, and as such, we two young officers literally had nothing to do. But every day, our boss, then his Corridor SK Call, who later became Chief of the Air Staff, and our Senior Controller, Flight Lieutenant Bharadwaj, made sure that we two report in the afternoons every day. Just sit in a corner with a small table and 2 chairs and watch Kaul Sahab and Bharadwaj discuss things we did not understand, or really speaking, did not want to understand. It is here that our bond became stronger. We used to take a plain paper, write all kinds of nonsense, scribble and almost chat on that paper. Many a times jotting abusive, self-made rhymes for them, since we never understood why on earth we were called there with just no job to perform. And after pack-up in the evenings, we used to rush to Lucknow, some 30 kilometers away, to enjoy and perhaps get over the boredom of the day. Since I had a Vespa scooter and Daljit was without a vehicle, we both used to visit town together, and it was always late when we came back. But there were times when I went to town alone and came back late as usual. Then I used to take the scooter on a ramp and drive in the veranda, and used to stop next to the window of the room where Daljit was sleeping. Then suddenly the scooter would rev, horn blowing, and I just enjoyed the fun to startle him. I used to shout at top of my voice, "Daljit, are you sleeping?" and would invariably get some back answers. I used to move forward, telling him, "Daljit, go to sleep now." It carried on, but by the next morning, all used to be well.
ये इनके पास स्कूटर थी दोनों के पास में, इन्होंने राउंड मारे, आज मैं जाऊंगा लखनऊ, कल तुम चलोगे। ये दोनों धार था जी, स्कूटर जाएंगे, घूम के आएंगे, और शाम को रात को 12 बजे में वापस आएंगे। हम सो रहे होते हैं तो दरवाजे खुले होते थे। आए अंदर, स्कूटर अंदर आया, बैटरी के पास आ गए, फिर बोले
As time passed, I came to know how amazing is Daljit. He is a God-gifted person, a singer, a craftsman, sculptor, a painter, an efficient housekeeper, a gardener, and an extremely innovative genius who even designed a small working handy aid known as azimuth protractor, showing different parameters and regimes to control fighter aircraft. Later, as we all know, a similar handy aid was developed at the R&D Center of the Air Force. In fact, it was Daljit who actually was the inventor, but perhaps did not get the credit for it. In his spare time, he would take a small knife and effortlessly carve lifelike models of fighter aircraft of the day. And that looked so real and perfect. He has many beautiful carvings hanging in his drawing room even now. His paintings are lifelike and portray his unbeatable ingenuity to handle colors on the canvas. We both got married at Memora. Shobha, my wife, and his wife Raj or Guddi also became thick friends in no time. Our houses shared a common wired fence, and we used to cross into each other's house by pulling those wires without even once tearing our clothes. When Shobha had gone for her first child, I was not given leave by the CEO for reasons I don't know. And that resulted in my opting for a ROG or a redressal letter to the higher authorities. Since such acts were not viewed well by the uniform fraternity, I soon became isolated. Many a times, I remember, I used to break down in depression. It was here that both Daljit and Raj stood by me firmly, took care of me, and comforted me. I can never forget the motherly care Raj extended to me in those traumatic times. And it was Daljit whom I had requested to bring Shobha and the newborn baby from Rampur to Memora, as the child was just about 1.5 months old, and I was scared to ask my father to send her back to Memora. Daljit is a great father, a loving human, and an ever supportive family person. Always jovial even in the difficult times. He is a brilliant fighter controller, straightforward, honest, sincere, and dedicated officer who was duly recognized for the award of Vishisht Seva Medal. Daljit has commendable patience and strength to remain calm and composed, smiling and laughing, extending his untiring support to Raj as she went through difficult times with her eye treatment. Raj too is an amazing person with parallel to none in living life with so much of courage and smiles. You are a great lady, Raj, and we are all proud of you. Daljit is a master singer with haunting deep voice. He mesmerizes the audience with his lovely ghazals. We are all fortunate to have Daljit in our lives. He is just not a friend only. He is part of us, whom we can feel, breathe, perceive, and sense. His presence brings happiness. His company at the dining table is lovely, and his habit of cleaning his plate an enigma. On behalf of all of us, we wish you the very best, and finally, a happy birthday from all of us. Love you, Daljit. Cheers.
खाली है अभी जान, मैं कुछ सोच रहा हूँ, है गर्दिशे आलाम, मैं कुछ सोच रहा हूँ, खाली है अभी जान। पहले तो बड़ी रग़बत थी तेरे नाम से मुझको, अब सुन के तेरा नाम मैं कुछ सोच रहा हूँ, खाली है अभी जान। तेरा हाथ जो उठा था, तेरा तेरा हाथ जो उठा था और जुल्फ तक पहुंचा, तेरा हाथ जो उठा था वो अंदाज था या सलाम, मैं कुछ सोच रहा हूँ।